going on, y'all? You know what I mean? We here with another one. I got my mans right here.
Ideal.
You know what I'm saying? I got my other mans right here.
Deep.
You already know, straight like that, man. And we about to talk into some real shit. You know how we rock, man. So, how we want to start this off, gentlemen?
No
What
matter
that
me.
topic about? If you ain't married by the time you 35, give it up.
God,
You ain't
boy,
married by
just
the time
hop
you
straight into the
35,
marriage
bro.
shit, dude.
That's the first topic we're gonna dive into, I guess.
Let's do it, man. I ain't mad at it. So, how you feel about it, Rob? Because I know you had some strong feelings on it.
If you were not married by the time you were 35 years of age, just give it up. Meaning that whoever you've been with gonna be with. If you don't get married within 3 to 5 years, y'all ain't never gonna be married, no matter how long y'all been together. So fortunately, I got like 2 more years to find my Mr. Right.
I'm about to
In any
say,
In any case, what you doing?
Okay, then.
In any case.
Okay, then. We done changed the nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
This video.
Nah,
that
yeah,
quick.
we gonna work it out. But alright, so let me pass this. So the way that I feel though, no funny, is because I don't know if you said it or not, but we was talking off camera and you was talking about how if you're not married within 3 to 5 years, then you need to give it up. And on that note, I don't agree with that. Because I feel like some people need to be tested a lot longer than just 3 to 5 years. Sometimes you need more time to realize shit. Sometimes niggas need more time to fuck up and realize that you're actually the one for them and shit like that. I know it's weird, but somehow that shit works for certain people. I don't know. I don't think I would be going through that. Like, she would have to really be the one. I don't know. But, so for 5 years,
that takes, though?
so for me, I would give it 7 years is the max. Yeah, if after 7 years, you really don't know if you want to jump that dot, then I feel like, you might want to just switch up them cards you're playing with, you feel me? But for the age thing though, I will admit, because if you're already like 35, giving somebody 5 to 7 years, that means you're going to be 40, 42. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you do get into that higher up of 30s, it is more likely to just be like, all right, if I find somebody, we're just going to live together. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you're already at the point where it's like, if y'all don't make it, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, like you really want to start all the way all over. And then after a marriage, like, I feel like that's just more painful to my pride if I had to start all over after a marriage. After that age, it's like, all right, we just going to live together, man. You know what I mean? If we love each other, man, chances are we going to die before we need to get married. So, fuck it. That's just how I feel, though.
I mean, it's really wild, man. Like, the way I look at that shit is like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I really, really, really don't know, bro. Like, I can't see myself jumping out there and saying that if you're not married by 35, then you're not supposed to be married. And this coming from a nigga that's 37.
Right.
Fresh out of a relationship.
Right,
you see what I'm saying?
And you ain't get married?
No, I ain't get married.
You gotta give it up.
No.
You're wrong,
you see how he throwing arrows on top. But no, the main reason I'm saying that, bro, is because, like, don't nobody what's gonna happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody think that just because you're not married at a certain point, that it's not gonna happen. It's the same principle that follows in a lot of things. A lot of people that say women not gonna have kids by a certain age, they never gonna have a kid. They turn around and prove them wrong. I'm not saying that the stats don't back it up. Of course, the older you get, if you still single, of course it's more likely that you still gonna be single. But I'm not gonna say that that's gonna be necessarily true for everybody.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell no. It's definitely not gonna.
It might be a motherfucker that's out there that's been playing the game for 30, 40 years. You see what I'm saying? Or 50 years, probably even more than that, and finally come up on the real one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real was hard to find last time I checked.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no. All I'm gonna say is, whoever you is, your ass better be sure. You know what I'm saying? You better be sure.
Okay, it's a good way to play the neutral zone. I ain't mad at it.
It's like if you decide to go the married route, you better be sure that she worth it. And if you're not gonna go the married route, you better make sure that you're ready to live the rest of your life like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because if you really wanted to be married and you ain't go all out for it, shit, you gonna end up resenting your damn self. For real.
I'm
not trying to end up like that.
I say marriage age is from 18 to 35. After 35, if you're not married, stop playing with your life and just look for somebody to build a life with. But you can't.
Yeah, but think about that though, bro. Think about that. Like, think about the message that they're saying, right? If somebody don't get married by 35, right? Let me just give you an example. And let's say they wanted to be married, but they haven't got married. Does that mean that they should stop? Because I feel like that may send a message to somebody like if you're 35, then something's wrong with you, nigga. Like, no, you shouldn't be married if you ain't married by this point.
If you're 35 and now in 3 to 5 years he ain't married you, you're 38, 50, 40, and now you think you're about to leave him and now you're about to go get married when you're 40, boy, give it up. It's not for you. You just gotta find somebody and just build something with. But marriage, you gotta do that when you're young. You can't do that when you're 35, 40.
So with me, I feel like with me, I'm a little bit of both because I personally have a stand on the age thing, but I'm not saying that it's for everybody. So I definitely understand what D's saying. Like, there could be somebody out there who don't find nobody until 40. And that don't mean you shouldn't marry them. Like, if you feel like that's the one at 40, 45, 50, I feel like you should marry them. What I'm saying is like, I think we do agree, even D said it, it's like when you do get older, the chances are slimmer. So I'm saying
that's big fast.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say instead of trying to fuel, because most of the time it's the female who really wants to get married. So instead of fueling that dream of the marriage, try to fuel something that's better for your life. And then, like, if the marriage comes along, all right, cool, but don't make it so that that's what you're saving up for, or that's what you're, you know, like, don't make that the goal. You know, like, you should be saving up for other things, I feel like. And then that should be probably, like, if you are able to save right on everything, that should be probably the fifth thing that you're saving on. Like, I'm saying to prioritize it, it should be lowered down in life. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not saying don't chase that dream as in that, you know what I mean? But it should not be as important as, like, you know, your rental house. I mean, not your rental house, your what is that shit? Your retirement house or something like that.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro, but that's just another thing. Like, me personally, I have a difficult time telling somebody that they can't do so. You know what I'm saying? I have, like, regardless of whether it be marriage, whether you want to go back to school, whether you want to be open up a business. And I can give you a perfect example. Not in marriage, but when I finally got my GED, right? I got my GED at a young age, but I got my GED with a lady that was like 83 years old. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that said that she would have never had an education, or she would never have any form of education, like at all. But she got a GED at 83 years old. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it just, when I was young and I saw that, I was like, damn, you ain't too old to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you old enough to do some shit like that, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? May not necessarily physically. I'm not advocating that a 3-year-old ain't gonna go out there and have 5 or 6 kids. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I have a hard time with telling people that they can't do anything. You know what I mean?
That is a phrase that I heard.
Let me say one thing real quick. So just to put D scenario into what I'm trying to say is, if that 83-year-old has to choose between, like, her retirement house or getting a GED, I feel like she should get her retirement house. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying don't get your GED, but if you have your retirement house, you're all set. The kids don't need to take care of you. Yeah,
I feel like if you're 83 talking about get your GED, I will look at you and say, Nana, you don't need it. If you already don't want your life,
you don't need shit in life, bro. You're about to die. You really don't need nothing. But if you want to have that house before you die, get that. If you want to have that whatever before you die, get that.
83 years old is too old to be going back to school. I applaud you,
but she did it though.
I don't advocate
but
that.
She did it though.
It's never too late to do anything.
All I'm saying is that the fact that she got it, I think proves the opposite to your point, because if it's too old to be doing it, then she wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah. She did it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I saw that. And I ain't gonna care, bro. That shit changed me. I was like, God damn, you old as motherfucker. Real shit. Got a GED. And I was, bro, she was an inspiration to me. I don't even remember her name, bro. You know what I mean? But I remember when she walked across that side, I remember the look on her face when she got that GED. Like, that shit meant a lot to her, bro. A lot. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Shit like that just stick with you.
Nah, hell yeah. Nah, that's lit. No funny. I ain't mad at that, bro.
80.
83, bro. GED.
So,
Gang, you know what I mean?
I think we should switch it up real quick.
Yeah, what's the next topic? You
I
see how we all have
wanted
different
to-
topics and we can still be cool
You
after the
know
fact?
what I'm saying?
This
That's
how you
how
have a
we do
conversation
it, man.
and not cuss people out.
That's how we do it, man.
You bring
So
drink,
listen,
you bring drink and medicine in.
you know what I mean? And we just rock out. But check it out though.
That
How
next one.
how real do you guys think it is that Trump is gonna be reelected? How likely
I think
do you guys
it's a big
it is
possibility that could be
that he's
elected.
gonna
there.
do 8 years of being the United
I think it's a
States
big
president?
possibility. I'm not gonna say it's for sure because don't nobody know the future. That's how he got elected in the first place. Everybody said he was gonna lose and he won. Now everybody saying he gonna win, but you don't know. You can lose.
You know what's funny
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I was actually saying that he was gonna win as a joke. Because
And
I
his
didn't
ass
think
ended
he
up
was
winning.
gonna win. And now he won and everybody's like, yo, you the reason. Nah, don't put that on me, dog. I'm voting for Hillary.
People
I
keep saying
swear.
that. If you think
I'm
about it,
voting,
Hillary or Trump, who would really win? That was really no comparison.
It wasn't no comparing,
Okay.
but still, as a person who can back out of the people, because I don't like both of them, and just say I would rather this party than that party, I voted for Hillary.
Hillary would have never been able to beat Trump. Only way she would have beat Trump if she would have divorced Bill.
She could have beat
I think
Trump.
she could. I think she had a big chance to
She
beat
could
him.
have
Did what
beat
she was
Trump.
supposed to do.
Exactly,
She would've
though.
beat-
She could have
I
beat
think
Trump.
she
It's
would've
just
She had a huge
she-
chance to beat him.
She was being she
But
was
she
being
failed
she was
miserably.
being she was being too much of a
She
politician against
failed
a man.
miserably, bro.
Them email
She
schemes,
failed
all them
bad.
scandal shits, yo, that hurt her. And she was acting like a
That
politician.
Comey
Oh, I'm gonna
shit.
just wait it out. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
wait
remember
it
that
out.
Comey shit?
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna
Comey
wait
shit
it out.
fucked
I'm
her
gonna
up.
wait it out. Oh, I'm gonna speak on it. That fucked her
Nah,
up. If she would
I
have came
thought
out and
that
addressed
he-
that shit, bro,
I thought that
would have
he-
looked at it different. Like, oh,
low-key-
she's human. We get it.
Low key, the more I look at the Comey shit, I look at other factors too. You know, Hillary, she wasn't really campaigning like that in the areas that Trump won. You know what I'm saying? Like the rural areas
But
and
she
shit.
knew though.
You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying, she didn't
knew.
campaign there.
Mhm.
Like she didn't go out there and try to win their vote. If she would have, I feel, if she would have worked harder, her ass would have won.
She did,
But she didn't.
but
No,
you was married to Bill
nah,
and he cheated on you. So
I think that she
by
worked. I
us
just think that
making
she
you the
worked under
president
bad
of the United
advisement.
States, what are you telling the ladies to be with a man who cheats on you and stay with him?
Oh yeah, of
So
course that
I
fucked her
think
up too.
if she
Like,
would have
her
got
husband's Bill
rid
Clinton.
of Bill,
Like, bro.
she would have won. But no, you can't win
Husband's
because
Bill Clinton.
we already know what he did to you.
Right.
So no, we
Talk
want Trump.
about it, wrong.
It's common sense.
That
That's true.
kind of yo,
That's
talk
true.
about
That's
it.
true.
That's
She
for the
didn't wanna
female
leave.
aspect. You
Right.
gotta think about
She
that.
didn't want to
That's
leave her
fire.
man.
Talk about it.
But if she would have left Bill, oh, they would have been on her side.
So the
But
country,
no,
so
you're
the
with
country
him.
is more comfortable.
He cheated on you. What
So-
are you doing?
So what we
you
saying
think
is,
we're gonna put him back in the house again? Are you crazy?
so what we saying is,
She
so what
was
we
dumb
saying
for
is,
trying.
nah, I feel you, bro. Like Hillary, like look, I'm not a
I
big
thought
Hillary
Trump
Clinton
was gonna
supporter.
win.
I'm not gonna flex.
I think Trump is gonna.
I'm
win
not.
now,
I'm
too.
not a big supporter of hers.
And I think he should win. It's not that. I just think he should win. 'Cause he's
So you
crazy.
no, you think he should? Do you want him to win?
Yes, I want him to win.
So you a Trump supporter?
I'm not a Trump supporter, but I believe he should win. The reason why I believe he should win is because I believe, like, when somebody is doing something and they got a task to do something, and then they just drop out of it, and then you put somebody else new into it, you're just gonna fuck this new president up, trying to clear up all his shit he got going on. Let him
That's the
fuck
point,
America
though.
up.
Like, that's what happens every 4 to 8 years, though.
That's what's always gonna happen, and that's just
Exactly.
like if you think about it in the job field. If a manager is not doing good, bitch, they're gonna get rid of you too. Let him keep doing what he's doing till he fuck it up to somebody come.
You already
and
fucked
make
it up.
Right.
So
I
somebody
don't know
need to
how you
come.
saying he fucked it up. Why would you say he fucked it up?
No. Okay. No. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you think he's doing good?
What?
You said, what do I think?
What do you think he's doing good? We ain't gotta ask him what he's fucking up. I'm coming at you from a whole nother angle.
What
right?
I think.
What do you think he's done well for the country?
The same thing that.
What do
all
you
the
think
other
he's What do you think he's
presidents
stuck to since he
Whoa.
campaigned?
What?
Huh?
I never pay attention
What?
to none of that. That's why
Yo,
I say.
exactly.
That's why I
Bro.
say none of that stuff does not matter to me.
Of course it matters, Rob.
That's
it
what
does.
people say. It doesn't matter
No.
His
because
policies don't matter.
so whatever Trump was doing now, and then whatever Obama did, what was the difference between those two? That affect you, my friend.
A lot.
What
Yo,
affects you?
a lot.
Obama did.
So I never got Obamacare because I was a person that made money. So Obama never gave me.
But
no
see,
care.
but that's the thing.
So
But,
tell me,
okay, for you, but
Bro.
niggas now can get insurance through their company a way lot easier and cheaper.
Bro.
Well, if you're
And a lot of
full-time,
niggas took care of that because he made
What-
sure the
what's
working
the
class. See,
diff-
that's the thing.
what's the
A
Bro,
lot of black
this-
people be like, "Yo, he didn't do
this
nothing."
is-
No, he worked on
this-
the class he said he was gonna work
I'm not.
on.
I'm not even gonna go down there, bro. I'm gonna bring it all the way back,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask you, what do you think Donald Trump has done well, bro?
Mm-hmm.
so
What do you think he's done well?
That's
Well,
I didn't even try to go
Okay,
into the
got
whole
you, D.
Obama.
So what?
Trump
Okay.
bullshit.
So
Like,
what
what do you
Donald
think that
Trump-
he's
Obama
done
big.
well?
So
You
what
know that.
Donald Trump has
You know
done
that.
well for me that no other president have did is gave me $1,700.
A stimulus check?
Yeah,
But no other president has gone through a crisis like this.
that's not my business. I'm telling you what he's done for me. You just asked me a question, so I'm telling you me.
Hold on. I want to know, bro, because we talking. You know what I'm saying? We talking right now.
Mhm.
We've had this. Bro, come on, bro. So you think the one thing that he's done well is give you a stimulus check, bro?
Yeah, he gave me a stimulus check. I believe that he took some people out of here who didn't belong here. It don't affect me, but that's what he did good for me that no other president have done for me. Because they're all the same to me. They don't do nothing for me. I just told you they be in that office for 8 years and they never knock
Okay,
on my
all
door.
right, okay. So I asked and you answered. So I'm just gonna respond to that real quick, right? The stimulus check, in its essence, right, is basically a financial photo op, in my opinion.
Mhm.
This is the way I look at this shit. The stimulus check is a financial photo op, in my opinion, given to the masses, right, to make Trump look good. And the reason I say that it was given to the masses to make him look good is because as early as a month and a half to 2 months ago, there were reports of him holding stimulus checks because his own fucking signature wanted to be on the paper checks, not the digital checks. The paper checks he held because he wouldn't even have his own signature on. Hold on.
He wanted to make it seem like it came from him.
Right. So financial photo op. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't get into the church photo op. We're not even gonna go down that route. I ain't gonna go into the way that he's fucking up. We talking about what he's done well. So as far as the stimulus package is concerned, the way that they distributed it was fucked up. I want to throw that in addition as well because there's a lot of people out there that got checks that weren't even alive. You know what I'm saying? Like there were a lot of deceased names on that list that ended up getting checks. So it wasn't distributed well, first of all.
So once again, that's when
bro.
you get to distributor. You're talking about dead people, others. I'm not talking about others. We're talking about what they do for me.
Right, but you said he did it well. He didn't do it well. He didn't give out the stimulus package well.
To me, well.
I'm not like
for others.
I know you received 1,200, bro, but I received 1,200. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. I got 1,200. I got it, and I used that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I used that.
President gave you 1,200 or anything like that before?
Well, it's not really theirs to give us our money in the first place, bro. We like is, bro. Like he didn't do it well, bro. He didn't. He didn't do it the right way. He didn't do it the right way. The stimulus check shit, bro.
Well,
the way that he did that shit,
it's a team.
he did it as a financial photo op to clean up, in my opinion, a mess of his own creating in the first place. Because the only reason he had to give out all those stimulus checks is because it was damn near 30 to 40 million Americans out of jobs at the time. In response to a pandemic that he was never equipped to fuck with in the first place. Now, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at the shit. Everybody doesn't have to look at it like that. That's the way that I look at it. Shit.
When you say 30, 40 million people out of a job, I'm sorry to tell you I wasn't one of those 30, 40 million people. So
What are you talking about, bro? We on the point right now.
That's what I'm saying, though. But it's all because of what's going on, and no other president had ever done this before. So that's why I'm gonna leave his ass in office.
Right. But you just said like it don't affect you because you wasn't out of a job, bro. We're not working right now. Well, I mean, I'm not working. Are you working?
No,
I mean,
I'm not working because I choose not to. Because I could get a job tomorrow. Any one of us can. But none of that.
Right, but it affected you because you lost your job because of the pandemic, right? That's what happened the last time I checked.
It didn't affect me at all. If you actually ask me, I actually got my money in my savings account.
All right, bro. I know we getting bread. You can pull money. We get money. That's cool, bro. But we're not at work. Of course, it affects us, bro. Of course it
I
does.
totally get it. It's not affecting me. It do affect a lot of Americans out there. I know it affects 30, 40 millions of people, but I'm telling you, me, it have not.
Okay, so I think. Okay, so let me ask you this. If it's affecting tens of millions of people right now, you acknowledging that, right?
I'm sure it is.
Do you think that because it's affecting tens of millions of other people out there, and it doesn't necessarily hit you, that it won't at some point in the future?
I probably would, but what you do is to work hard to make sure that stuff don't happen to you. Before this crisis, there's tens of millions of people. I live around them and I see them every day. That's how you make your life. That's what I'm saying about I wouldn't care who the president is. It don't affect me. Nothing changed when you vote a president. It don't affect me. I'm not one of those $1 million people who I guess they're not taking so much taxes out on them. I guess, I don't know. But it don't affect me because I'm not one of those persons. I'm not a low income person that stay home and if you don't do nothing, you don't get this. That don't affect me. So I'm only can speak about my life and no, it don't affect me and I don't care who the president is. But the reason why I say leave Trump's ass there is because he just gave all that money out to people. And by you putting the next man in, you're only setting him up for failure. So let that nigga set up, and then when you come in the next 4 years, America's already expecting you. You know, like the manager, when you fuck up, when you come in, we don't even bother you.
Like I hear you. I respectfully disagree with you, bro. That's all I'm saying. I look at it in the way in which it not just affects me, right? It affects all of us. In fact, the way that I look at it is right. If all the people that's unemployed right now, right, including myself.
After a lot of people, I could call
including myself.
People that tell you it's better their life.
Hold on, including myself. If I was at work the whole time, bro. If I was at work the whole fucking time, and I never lost a dime out of my bank account, I would still tell you that it would affect me. And here's why I would tell you that it would affect me, bro. Because it affects the country as a whole. You see what I'm saying? You can't necessarily make the moves that you want to make, in my opinion, as a free American, that you would make if the country was not under lockdown, bro. If everything was supposedly back to the way it was before pre-COVID, bro, we would be making a lot more movements. We'd be making a lot more money. So if the argument is how much is my own household taken care of, then it wouldn't be like, it's not a question. We don't get money regardless. The question is not about who's the biggest hustler, as far as I'm concerned, because we all hustle. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? By the way,
but
everybody
like
know we
this
hustle.
Pandemic.
So, but we have a difference of opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's 40, 50 million motherfuckers out of work, bro.
I totally understand. And how you say
that's
that?
Big, bro. That
now,
shit affects
I know people.
my family,
right.
dog.
Now, let me tell you about some people I know.
Of course it affects me, bro.
I have friends and family who've been working for over 4 or 5 years in their life, and they ain't never had shit. This pandemic happens. Now these motherfuckers are driving 2017, so it helped them. Okay? My homeboy, you just seen him. That nigga don't even want to go.
That's bro. No bullshit.
He been working at the store, City Convenient.
No bullshit.
Out of a whole year, he probably makes about 15,000. Unemployment already gave him about 20.
There's side effects.
It helps some people. I get it.
There's some side effects of this shit also that people didn't see, bro. Like there's a lot less pollution than there used to be, cause like a lot of motherfuckers ain't going to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like streets is getting a little bit cleaner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't moving as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not just talking about like here locally. I'm just talking about like
them niggas are still shooting each other. They giving all this money out, making niggas buy guns to kill each other. So that's how I look at it in my community. They only giving the money out to kids so y'all niggas can kill each other. That's all that's happening where I'm from because everybody who get that money.
So, but you think Trump different?
I think they're setting it up, and that's how it goes. If I see you with 15 racks, nigga, I'm gonna get you.
So why support him if you think he's the same?
So I don't say I support because I don't.
I mean, my bad. You don't support him. Like, Why would you vote for him if you think he's the same?
I don't know. I don't vote at all. I don't vote, period. Because to be honest with you, another topic, I don't believe that us Americans, I don't believe your vote count. That's a topic, you know? I don't think your vote count. I don't think they care.
Yo, we finna hit you like 15 times. Yo, we have a real nigga talk
our
right
vote
now.
don't count. You know
we have
who
a
vote
real
count?
nigga talk
The
right
people
now.
whose vote count are those big people who sit up in those chairs. They just let you little people, just how they let the women have the same rights. Just put that stuff in, but no, it's not true. Who's to say that this number really came? If Trump's gonna win, he's gonna win. They got the money to do it, and you already know how it goes. So I don't believe that our vote count.
Bro,
No,
honestly, mathematically speaking, I'm gonna disagree with you on that too. And the reason why I say that is because there's such a large majority of Americans that don't fucking vote, nigga. They just don't.
Right,
Fucking vote.
I know.
All I'm saying is that when you look at numbers, if motherfuckers will go out and fucking vote for the motherfucker that you wanted to be in office,
if it was really a voting way,
then
you
would see a motherfucker that you want to see in office. And on that same topic, the simple fact that everybody look at this shit as Democrat and Republican shit, honestly, like this whole left and right shit, that shit, even your independent shit is cool. Independent shit is cool. Don't get me wrong. But who's to say we can't start a whole nother political party?
That's what I said.
I ain't gonna flex. I'm a proud member of this motherfucking country. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is had by three well-rounded Americans, you know what I'm saying, expressing our right to talk about this shit. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about this shit. So exactly like that in my spot. So having said that, nigga, like it's always so binary. It's always like either right or left. You have to go Democrat. But we can form our own fucking political party. It's always a lack of imagination as to what could fucking happen in this fucking country, bro. Yeah, like nobody ever looks at other options, bro. This shit is to me it's frustrating as hell. You know what I mean? Like everybody think you gotta vote Democrat, Republican, or Independent, bro. Like you can have a million political parties in this motherfucker if you wanted to. That's how free the nation is. Real shit. But people don't take advantage of it. And going back to what I was saying in the beginning, if enough motherfuckers vote, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It doesn't matter how corrupt the system is.
The president can get us to vote. So if you need your job, they make you vote to keep it. If you on welfare, you don't come and vote, we're gonna cut you off.
Nah, because then that'll be defeating your freedom.
I think they look at it like this. I think they say
that's too much.
I think they look at people who don't vote, they don't matter. That's what I think. I think if you like, they look at like they gonna vote anyway, so they don't matter. That's how I think they look at motherfuckers.
And people who don't vote is like people like me who be like, that shit I don't give a fuck about that shit. It don't bother me.
There's a lot of people that don't vote.
And when I heard about when Donald Trump was running for president, I already knew he was gonna win. He has his own show, something like that, like Who's the Biggest Boss. So I think
exactly.
So I just think if you think about it, I just think it's politics. Bro. Now, who can take Donald Trump out, whether you believe it or not? I swear to Christ, if Beyonce Carter was to vote, run for president, people would vote for Beyonce just because who she is. She can sing. It's just who you are. That's why. But Trump, he was famous. He's funny. I like Trump because he's a funny motherfucker. Every time I see him on TV, he always says some funny shit.
To me, he was funny before he was president.
Exactly.
He ain't funny no more.
He did shows like that. So I personally don't pay him no attention.
I don't think he's funny no more, bro. Right. Like I think he was funny before he was president. Right. Now it's different.
And I think he got money now. Right. So
it's like you're president for everyone. Like you represent everyone.
I don't know.
He represents everyone.
When you get your paycheck, do it say Donald Trump on it?
No.
When you got your apartment, do it say Donald Trump?
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
When you got your car, do it say Donald Trump?
When you pay your insurance, that's not what I'm talking about.
But when you're from Europe and you think about America, you see Donald Trump and you're like, oh, them niggas are dumb.
He is the biggest representative.
Yeah, them Yankees are real dumb.
He plays a role, bro. He has power. Honestly, in my opinion, his power over the media way encapsulates any fucking military power he has. Yo, this motherfucker dominates the media every day for no reason. And they just follow, and they follow him around in circles, bro. It's so crazy and so obvious. That shit's funny as hell to me, bro. Like he's the biggest troll in he's the biggest troll in history. He became president. For real, bro. nigga's the biggest troll in history.
Yo, so right to touch on what D was talking about though, with the whole make up the party thing, I definitely do agree. I definitely think we need to come up with more ways of diversing ourselves from this so concrete of ideas that are generalized, which I think we are starting to do. With the whole progressive left, we got the kind of left, we have the independent, we got the green wing, we got all these Tea Party, we got all these shit, so we're kind of doing it.
Yeah, you got all that.
The only
shit.
thing though that I think that we should do though is I think we do need a cap though, because I feel like with too much of a segregation, then it's just gonna keep us segregated. So I feel like we should probably keep it to maybe 20 parties. We should decide on how these parties move, whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe even start off with 40 and just chop them down to something like that.
That would be crazy.
You know what I mean? With something like that, though.
Just thinking about some shit like that, bro.
Just have a run. How many get there? You know what I mean? And just have like, oh, all right, we got to chop the party down.
Biggest representatives for the country, representing the country, like the real ones. You know what I mean? People that actually take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in people that would take the job seriously. That would be dope as fuck to me.
Yo, and I would say that too because I was talking.
I take my job seriously, bro.
I was talking with my man.
I take my job seriously. I feel the president should take his or her job seriously.
I was like, the thing that I do like about Trump is that he is confident in what he does want to do. You know what I mean? Like when he says he wants to do something, he really tries to do it, and he meant when he said before he was going to be president what he wanted to do, and he tried to do it when he was president. So in that aspect, I do like that. So if I could get that into a president that isn't as diabolical and insane as Trump, I feel like we would be way better off on whatever side that he's on.
I heard when he became president, I heard they was knocking on niggas' doors and just taking them right back to where they belong. I feel bad for people like that, but I'm sorry.
Do you think it was necessary?
No, I don't think no matter where your parent have you at in the world, I don't think you should be able to be stuck like that. But I guess there's a reason America do it so they don't come over here and bomb our country.
What he does in his policies is the result, bro. I personally think that dude is the biggest fraud, bro.
Trump?
Yes, it's obvious. He's such a fraud. Do you honestly think he's gonna bust a fruit fight around you or me or him?
No, but I believe he'll have somebody do it for him.
Facts. Straight like that.
I'm sorry to say that.
Facts.
Somebody do it for him.
I feel like
there's a lot of times in my career I think people get those good higher up jobs, but in about 3 months they get fired from them. So when his time is up. If he make it another 4, he did something right.
He's a bro.
He did something right.
That totally negates the point. What I said is he a fraud, but he acts tough as fuck. You on that 6ix9ine shit.
I know, because I got enough people around me to when you got enough people around you, it's just all talk. Everybody know he just talk. He knows.
Bro.
He
so you know you're fraud.
I made it.
Just talk because he has the power to do shit though. Like he wouldn't do it himself, but he could make it happen. So that's
who you want in charge.
And that's the dangerous thing about him. Like, and that's a dangerous person because you know what it, you know how.
No. But, that's who you want in charge.
Yeah, but look, you know how they say like a snitch against a snitch is the most dangerous enemy because he'll shoot at you, and if you shoot back, he'll snitch on you.
Right.
I heard that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm confused, bro. I'm so confused right
now.
No,
so what I'm saying is like, I don't want that as a president because I don't believe in snitching period or that type of conduct, whatever. But as in power, like that is the most dangerous type of person.
He commands the military. He's the commander in chief.
That's a very dangerous person. That's what I'm saying. So as in power wise. Right. People maybe even just be scared, and that's why they vote.
All of them are.
I don't know, but I can see that because
but never like person. Him though. You never seen one like him. No one's ever seen it.
Nobody's
I don't
seen
think.
anything like
I
Trump.
think they
Hell
wanted.
This
no.
has never happened before.
Yeah, and
Never
I think they
happened.
wanted to be like that. I know the other president's probably looking like, I wanted to say that same shit, but I just couldn't. This
Probably a
motherfucker.
couple of them in their grave.
Yeah, a
like,
whole
I
lot
wish
of
I said
them.
that.
Like, I wish I was like this motherfucking crazy nigga. They thought about it, trust me. And they thought about saying it, but
Hold on, I'll say this. That I don't doubt. I
give a fuck
don't.
how you look at me.
I don't
nigga.
doubt.
I made it.
I don't doubt that it was a lot of motherfucker ex-presidents that look at the TV like, damn, I wish I could just run around crazy like him. But they didn't. We're
That's
here. It ain't even about
That's
them.
why the lady,
They still got
the lady
Secret
who
Service.
worked for him, I don't
We
even
need
know her
protection.
name, but when they be saying, but he said this, you just be laughing like, no, he didn't.
Bro,
no,
like-
he did, but he's an asshole. He said it. Oh, wow. They wanted to say it. I'm telling you, it's like back in the days how
Trump,
they
Come
wanted
on,
to
a
say
trip,
bro.
man. Trump a trip. That's for sure. Trump a trip.
Come
That's
on,
funny.
bro.
And
Yo,
once
no
again,
cap. The way that nigga trolled the feds, oh my god, that shit is legendary.
Once
nigga.
again, how you say
Wait.
feds, once again, how you say feds, and he controls the feds and the military.
He controls all of them, and he
But
trolls them
once
on
again,
Twitter.
They don't affect me because they ain't at my
The
house.
feds don't control you,
No, they ain't knocking
and
on
they
my
don't
door.
affect you.
They ain't knocking on my door. They
Because
ain't
you ain't
bothering
doing
me.
nothing,
Then if you doing something, I guess you need to do what need to be done. Whatever. But I ain't worrying about them. I ain't worrying about none of them. That's why I said, why does it matter who the president is? Do you think that, okay, do you guys think that America
No,
could do
you
great
asked-
without a president? Without a president?
No.
What?
So you say
said
no?
America
No.
with what?
No,
Do you think that
No.
America can be great
No,
and do
not
great
right now.
without a president?
not right
Yes.
So
I think
you
we
say
can.
yes?
Not
yeah,
right
I
now.
think it's possible.
I said
yeah.
not
How it's
right now.
possible?
I think it's possible.
Because
It's
if
definitely
anybody try to
possible,
come
but
fuck with
not-
us,
not
they're
right
gonna
now.
come and attack anyway.
Not right now,
So
bro.
we don't care what he say. Yeah, you give the word.
Not right now.
But it's really up
The
to
only
people.
thing about a president
not right
though
now.
is with
Not right
one
now.
person
Hell no,
in
not right
charge,
now.
you can make an immediate decision.
I know,
Like
I
if we were stuck with
understand,
only
yeah.
the Congress and the state and
Yeah.
the judicial system, like if a war was to happen, things would have to react slow because it would have to go through a chain of people.
I totally
So that's the
get
only
that.
reason I feel like the safety of the country is definitely better with a president. But the overall function of a country, I don't think it needs a president.
I don't feel the safety.
Okay, I agree with that. Then. Okay. Because I don't feel like I need a president either. But I guess for the safety, because they be talking about the nuclears and all of that.
So
I
what-
feel like if
I
it's
don't
more
know anything
instant,
about that.
Yo,
instant,
this shit is
we
going
need a
all the
president
way
to
to
just
the
make a
I'm just
decision.
saying.
Bro, what would we do without a president, though, bro?
I would still be living the same
Yo,
goddamn
the
life I'm
Congress
living.
would do
You know what I'm saying?
the
How
Congress
would-
would do everything the president does.
Because don't they
They would
need to
make
do
one
it?
How would it
decision.
work? How would it work,
It
though?
would be like it goes to them instead of going to the president. It just goes straight to the Congress, and the Congress have to dispute all the time on everything. Everything would be slower. I get that, but
What about the powers of the president?
I'm
Who
sorry.
do those pass to? The powers of the
That's
president.
what, and that's where I said those get messy at. But it would be of the Congress and the judicial system because it would just, alleviate into both. So like the
It's just
decision
no
making,
president.
yeah. So like the decision making, it would go to the Congress and stuff. The law making, it would go to the judicial system.
Yo, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying I think that's a long way off.
Oh no! I mean, it would definitely get murky because everything would be slow. Because everything would have to be
Man, we in
people.
futuristic,
Like, I don't
we
know
in
who made
futuristic
that
scientific
president
suits
stuff,
with
bro.
some
Yo,
shit like that,
we
No cap.
can't theoretical
Like,
out here, y'all. We giving y'all what you need.
We on Star Trek
We
with some shit
giving
like
y'all
that.
what y'all
happening, nigga.
need, man. We reaching right now, you know.
No
We giving
bullshit.
y'all a whole different
Good
world.
shit.
and I'm
Niggas
not
is living
mad.
on some Star Wars, some shit like that. Go
Goddamn
Yo,
down.
president
hey.
ain't never came knocking on
Think
my
about
door.
it, though.
And I
Think
wanna
about
know
it,
why.
y'all.
Yo,
Do we
Rob,
really
Rob.
need
He
a
ain't even
president?
never even sent me
Do
a
we
letter.
really need a
And
president?
say how you doing? I'm your new president, Donald Trump. Nigga never even sent me a letter. What the fuck I give a fuck about who
I'm not
president
saying you
is?
have to give a fuck, bro. I'm not saying that.
I feel
I'm
you,
not saying
man.
that, bro.
President,
I'm
you
no
know.
fucking
I mean, there's definitely
Bro,
pros and
I'm
cons
not-
to it because the
bro.
president definitely does do shit. Like we can't
Bro,
deny
I'm not
that.
telling you to care.
He
All
does do
all I'm
shit.
saying is, bro, what the president does, bro, what any president does, bro, it affects motherfuckers, my nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but if
That's
you're saying it
all
like
I'm
that,
saying,
Joe
bro.
D, then that means that
It
if
affects
we,
some people.
It
You're
does.
right.
I know,
It
but if
affects
you're
some
saying that,
people,
then that
and
means
some
if we
people
take
don't.
that away, then we're also reducing the effect. You feel
That
what
would-
I'm
that
saying?
would be
Because
a-
we're reducing the action.
Honestly, if that really was to go down, that would be a glorious day. To reduce all the effect of all of Congress and the president
Well, not
Give
all
the power
of
back
it.
to the Hell yeah. Why not?
Because then it would be anarchy. It would
Exactly.
be fucking chaos.
Exactly.
It would be the strongest survives. A lot of these guys who did good shit for the people will die. Rob would probably die. I would probably die.
Bro, honestly, bro.
No, I would probably die too, bro.
Okay. If you look at Congress,
as street savvy as I used to be, bro.
If you look at Congress right
die.
now, bro, if you look at Congress right now, they have the opinion of Congress is actually lower than the president's right now. Real shit. People hate Congress. And with good reason. Congress fucking sucks. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Congress fucking sucks.
I can't tell you
Y'all
anything
suck.
about Congress.
Real shit.
Because they don't affect me at all.
So Congress don't affect you either? Come on, bro.
Yeah, no, you bugging on
What
that
do
for
they
sure.
do for
Come on, bro.
That's all the laws and general things
What
that
do
pass.
Come on, bro. If
them.
Donald Trump ain't shit and Congress ain't shit, then where do all the fucking laws and all this other bullshit come from?
Once again, I don't give a fuck about no laws. Just pay me my money and let me live my life until I die.
All right, bro.
That's what life is
All
about,
right,
guys. Okay?
Yeah, he says that until he goes to jail.
That's
for
what I'm
dumb shit.
saying,
And he's like, why is this a
nigga.
fucking law?
Why
You was
would
just
I
sitting here telling me like niggas in like where you at, motherfuckers still gonna shoot each other, kill each other, all this shit. Why you think that shit's happening, bro? It happened because of laws,
You go
bro.
to jail for that.
Come on, bro. Come on,
You go
bro.
to jail for a put out roach in Florida.
Yeah, I know. But
Laws affect us. It does. It's the truth.
I don't
If
think that's
it's
right.
fucked up to say, but it is.
All
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
all right, guys. Yo, I think we should move forward real quick. We go hit the break.
we
on
still
that
partners.
one, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Of course,
I mean,
of course.
we
You know,
talking
it's all
shit,
love,
nigga.
it's all love. We gonna hit the break on this one though, and we gonna get into this Black Lives Matters. You know what I mean? And,
You good, bro?
and we gonna talk about
You wanna get
how
me
we
beat
feel
up.
about this
You ain't finna get beat up, nigga. I'm rocking with you, nigga.
and what's really going on. Dog.
That nigga ride with me, nigga.
See where our heads is at with this.
Yeah,
So I
ain't
think
nobody gonna touch
personally,
my
I
nigga.
would like D to start off with this one if you don't mind, and then I think we can go around like that.
You
and
talking
then
about
just
what?
talk about
All
The
lives-
topic.
Yeah.
Does
All
Black
lives
Lives
matter.
Matter
Black Lives
or
Matter
does all lives
No, that's
matter?
not the topic. It's how you feel about the Black Lives Movement and
About the BLM movement.
yeah,
All right.
and then if you have any standards in the All Lives Matters as well.
Okay, so I feel as far as BLM, right? This is my opinion, right? That's how I feel. My nigga, exactly what I need to pass this. I feel that the BLM movement is a product of America's history. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like that is how I feel.
That's fair.
I feel that BLM is going down because
Talk about it.
a lot of motherfuckers been lynched. A lot of motherfuckers been killed. A lot of motherfuckers been raped. Pillaged and plundered. Y'all know the story. All that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, when you have certain hosts that like to claim dumb shit like America was the first one to end slavery in 150 years, whose fucking name rhymes with scaly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we go with this. But I go ahead.
Yeah, you end up giving birth to a movement of people that are just fucking tired. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't fucking walk down the street, if you can't go and jog down the street, a mod type shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you can't go on the job without worried about getting killed, it's a problem. It's a fucking problem. Real shit. There was an experiment after that. After Arbery got killed, it was a white homie who was running down the street with a big ass TV on his shoulder. I don't know if y'all heard about that. He was running down the street, he had a big ass TV on his shoulder, and nobody fucked him. Nobody. In the same area. Or in one of his spots or some shit like that. Nobody fucked with him. You know what I mean? Like, people are tired. BLM, for the most part, is a non-violent movement. You know what I mean? For the most part, BLM is not here trying to kill motherfuckers. They're not trying to slay motherfuckers. And for all y'all dumb motherfuckers that was out there hating on Cap, all y'all look dumb as fuck now. Let me put that on wax real quick. All y'all look dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Because all you hear about is motherfuckers talking about, oh, now we respect peaceful protesters. Get the fuck out of my face with that dumb shit, ho. You ain't respect Cap when he took a knee. And the vets told him to do that shit. You blackballed him. And most vets didn't give a fuck about it. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. This is my spot, nigga.
He in his bag.
I'm gonna talk my shit. All y'all motherfuckers talking about that peaceful protest shit. All y'all niggas look dumb as fuck. All y'all niggas that took the president's side. Real shit. And it's really sad to say, but I gotta say this. I gotta put this on wax for all my conservative homies and all my Republican homies. It was the biggest display of snowflakery in U.S. history. The banishment of cap. The biggest display. I know you don't like it, but it's true. I still love you though. You know what I mean? The biggest display. Y'all niggas are blackballed NFL player because he took a fucking knee. And now y'all niggas out here screaming, I don't want to wear no fucking mask. Fuck out my face.
Okay. So I guess we'll talk about Black Lives Matters and then we'll get into the All Lives Matters. So you want to go next, Rob, or you want me to go?
You could go.
Alright, so with the Black Lives Matter movement, so this is how I feel with the Black Lives Matter movement. First of all, I feel like the movement is necessary only because it needs to be known that there's a lot of this that's being targeted to us. You know what I mean? And we do need y'all to help us open up eyes for this, for the more recognition, the more help on making it so whatever, right? Boom. Shit like that. Now, when it comes to that though, we do need the awareness of it needs to happen. But I feel like when we talk about change, I feel like it does need to be in the tone of all lives matter, because it's whatever's happening to a black man or whatever, it probably shouldn't happen to anybody. Like, it shouldn't be like only black people that are, you know what I mean? It should be okay. Yes, none of this is gonna happen regardless. So the Black Lives Matter movement is definitely needed, necessary, because it has to open up eyes and shit like that. But in the tone in which we're talking about change, I think it needs to be in the tone of all lives matters, because I think we need to, you know, generalize ourselves into the society and be like, yo, we are just like everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want us to take this, you know, this step of just like, oh, you know, black people are the ones who need to be only of the no. We need to make it so that this needs to happen. This needs to not happen, regardless to who it is happening to. And so that's my stand on the Black Lives Movement shit. Like, and the negative spin that I actually have to say, and this is why I actually broke it down like that, is with the All Lives Matters movement. Even though me personally, I understand it and I'm actually for that because I need us to all be one type shit. It is disrespectful to promote it right now only because you're diluting what the Black Lives Movement is trying to say. Because they're trying to say, and or at least I'm hoping that what they're trying to say, and that's their real message, is we need focus on us because some people are targeting us. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm like, okay, that needs to be said. So, of course, behind them of support is of course all lives matters, but we need to also support that we are saying that, yeah, Black Lives Matter, so we need to help them understand that the eyes need to be open. But like I said, when we're talking about change, it does need to be in the tone of all life matters. So that's how I feel about all that into one. I'm gonna just get it all out there, boom, and I'm gonna let my man Rob get it in, and then I guess D can talk about all lives matters, and we can talk about how we feel about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
Alright. Oh, straight like that. I ain't mad at it.
Okay, at the moment, Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter.
Yeah.
I guess it's all lives matter.
What about you, D? How you feel about the all lives matter movement type shit? And, you know, how it's like happening right now, and like, should it, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
shit
fuck
like
all
that.
lives and this Black Lives Matter.
I ain't gonna say fuck all lives matter.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause if motherfuckers having a normal conversation, right?
Right.
With any fucking human being.
With
And you
any
ask
human being?
with any human fucking being, right? At all, right? And you ask them, is a human life valuable? Of course they're gonna say yes.
I don't think they always say that.
Any normal
Okay.
human being.
Some niggas would be like, I don't give a fuck about life. Nigga, you can kill me, I can kill you. I don't give a fuck.
Normal.
Yeah, of course, it's probably time.
However
Okay,
old
yeah,
you
yeah,
are, I would tell you that many years ago, your mother once held you in her arms and she loved you. You have
Some
to
niggas
find
don't
love.
get that, dog. And some niggas
So we
do
talking about
still
people that are
become
suicidal?
crazy. Not even just suicidal. Some people who like
I
psychopaths.
don't know how
They
the
just
fuck
still-
you become suicidal, but I guess people's brains is
I'm
different.
asking,
but-
is that what we're talking about? Because if somebody was to say that a life doesn't matter, that means your life don't fucking matter either. Fuck you. You can get washed quick, and that's how you feel. Yeah, we talking that shit.
Come on, man.
We
But
talking that shit.
vibrate. What for, y'all? But yeah, man, nah. I mean, we talk about the thing, because I'm not sure where we at with it.
Yeah.
I
So
know
like
exactly
what I was
what's
saying is
going
like I don't really rock with it is what I'm trying to say. The reason why I don't really rock with it is literally for the reason that you already articulated.
Right.
It's because it's diluting the original, you know what I'm saying, the purpose of the BLM shit.
Right.
It's
right.
like it was All Lives Matter, in my opinion, is a counter protest to BLM.
Right.
Obviously, because people are feeling a certain type of way. It is
Who's people?
pretty much
Who's people?
all types of people. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
if you're looking at BLM, right? BLM was formed out of the injustices and the cruelties and the brutal and the brutal sheer fucking demonization of fucking black people, right?
Yeah.
That's where BLM fucking came from.
Right.
All Lives Matter, in my opinion, is coming in counter protest to that. What it is?